There's still so much to learn about women's health and gynecologic cancers, and research is the best way to improve our understanding. We are constantly making discoveries about detecting and preventing gynecologic cancers, finding new and effective ways to treat cancer, and improving women's experiences as they go through cancer treatments. There is so much work to be done. Discovery starts with a researcher's interesting question or bright idea. What if this new drug were applied to cancer cells? Or could this technology help us find disease earlier? Research like this takes funding, but it can be challenging to find the money to start new projects. Important sources of research support, like the National Institutes of Health and the National Cancer Institute, are highly competitive. A new question or idea like the one our investigator has is not likely to earn a large grant without some data to back it up. So, our investigator can't start their project without funding, but can't get funding without data. Where can they find support to study their brilliant new idea? This is where pilot grants from Sparkle of Hope come in. These grants supply seed funding to test out a concept and gather a small data set. Being able to show national funding bodies that an idea is effective or safe will be crucial when it's time to apply for larger grants. You might be wondering, if a researcher receives one of these pilot grants, how do they actually use the funding? A pilot grant can support many important aspects of research. It helps our researchers buy supplies and equipment for their labs, and researchers who have used pilot grants in the past say one of the most critical things the grant provides is staff. Learning about a new cancer treatment or test takes a lot of effort from a lot of people. Pilot grants help researchers build strong teams who can work on a project. These grants also help investigators build partnerships with other research groups at UW-Madison and beyond, meaning we can apply technologies or medications from other conditions to gynecologic cancer and women's health. With pilot funds, the research team can build their experiment and conduct tests. Sometimes this work happens in a lab. Some kinds of research might use cellular models, and some might work with mice or other animals to test out their ideas. After the tests are completed, pilot grants can also help pay for data collection and analysis to help our investigator understand the results of their study. If the study shows promise, our investigator now has a data set to show to national organizations like the NIH or NCI. And if the data is compelling enough, our investigator may successfully apply for a larger grant to test out their idea on a bigger scale. That could mean millions of dollars to bring a new clinical trial to Wisconsin, or test an idea in a mouse model, or bring a compound out of the laboratory and to our patients for the very first time. This is why pilot grants from organizations like Sparkle of Hope make such a huge difference in cancer research. Your support could be exactly what our investigator needs to turn a bright idea into the next life-saving treatment.